Hi everybody, it's Jake Johnson here at Jake Showcase. Okay, so basically today is a big day because today is election day. Now, it's election day for me anyway because I'm filling out what's called an absentee ballot. Now, a lot of you might not have ever know what an absentee ballot is for the U.S. election, but I thought it might be interesting for me to show you what it looks like. So basically, I had to, now if you're going to do an absentee ballot, let me just tell you, you're going to want to do it well in advance because particularly here in Canada, the mail is real slow, and so you want to do it well in advance. I did it in September, but I probably should have even done it earlier than that to make sure you registered and all that. And then you get your ballot and you have to mail it back. So basically, it comes in a big package just like this, okay? If you can see here, and all these papers come in it, and basically you get your instructions here that are relatively simple, but they're a little bit complicated, and they always sort of get me nervous. And then you get your two envelopes. Now the key is there's instructions actually on the envelopes themselves, right? And then you have a second envelope that you have to put the first envelope in, and so that's basically what the instructions are telling you. And at the end, you have to sign. You have to sign here after you've sealed everything. So this is what a ballot looks like for the United States election. Okay, so it's pretty big, as you can see here. I think it's pretty big anyway, and you know, it's all official and signed. And, you know, you get to choose if you want to go with your straight party, right, depending if that's what you are, or if you want to go for individuals. Like this year it's Mitt, Romney, and Barack Obama, and Jill Stein and Gary Johnson. Not spelt the way I'm missing there. See, this is probably the blank spots for me. It was supposed to be in here, and I keep looking for that, you know, my name in there. You know, maybe next year, you know. I just, voting for the president here, I don't see my name anywhere on here, unfortunately. So yeah, so basically you fill it out. It's either an X. You got to use either a black or a blue pen, and X or check mark, depending on what state you're in. Now, you know, here it doesn't matter if it's an X or a check mark. Usually it's the X that seems to be the more predominant one, but you know, I like using the check mark myself, so I'm happy about that. And you know. So, you know, there's lots of issues. I consider myself an independent, right? You know, because, you know, I have interests on, you know, both sides, and I like to hear, and I like to be sort of the, you know, that middle ground people that they're, you know, they're usually trying to attract. So, you know, I try to listen to as much as I can, and unfortunately, I'm only going to be able to listen to 2 of the 3 debates because, you know, I want to make sure the ballot gets in. And, you know, it's all the elections seem to be, you know, really good, but it's important to vote. You know, that's a lot of people spend a long time, you know, fighting and developing the voting system, you know, you know, I think it's important to vote. I mean, a lot of people think, oh, you know, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't make a difference if I vote or not. Nobody, it won't make a difference. And you know what? You might be right. I don't know. I don't know if you're right or wrong, but I know that I feel good when I vote, and I encourage people to vote, right? So, and that means you got to get registered. That means you got to go down to the polling station if you can. If you can't, have this absentee ballot well in advance. You know, I think it's something that's great. I think it's wonderful that we have the ability to be able to have our say, right? Okay, so don't forget to like my video above and like my video below and subscribe up above. I do my videos on Wednesdays. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching Jake Showcase.